Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be modifying the park in front of the museum. So let's get started. Alright, so recently I've gotten a couple of comments suggesting that I should redo this path here, and I think you guys are right. It's pretty rectangular, it's pretty square, and I think we can add a little bit of a curve into there, and to also see if we can maybe add something to the middle as well. Perhaps even a Christmas tree, because it is December, and I think that would look pretty good right in the middle there. So if we kind of take a step back, I think that looks good. The tree is the right size. I do also have a larger tree that I am holding by the top, but I think this would be a little bit too big because you guys can see the scale in between the two of these here. And personally, I like the look of that one just a little bit more. So I think we're going to stick with this one here. I'm a big fan of this. This came with the Holiday Main Street set, I believe. And so it's basically just a whole bunch of wedge plates stacked on top of each other. And then obviously this white plate will get removed once it gets added to the city. But I quite like this. There's a lot of work to do around here to make it look good. But I think it's possible. So without further ado, let's tear this section apart and then probably just bring the base plates over to the build table just so we can kind of work on it a little bit easier. And then we will take it from there. All right, so I brought the modules over, these two base plates, and also this double mills plate here with the road and the grass on it and the sidewalk. And so I'm gonna pretty much just go in and remove pretty much most, if not all of these tiles from probably about here where this kid is, all the way up to about here. And then I'm gonna start to play with kind of some different designs around here. I have no idea what I'm going for. So I'm just going to take it apart, and then I guess we can kind of just put this in the middle and then work our way out. I think that's probably the best way to go about this. So without me talking too much about it, let me just get to work and get a brick separator and grab all of these. And also while I'm here, I want to move the lampposts over as well, because you guys did talk about that in one of my more recent videos. This one is fine, but I think I'm going to move this one over to kind of match that. So I'm going to move that over, remove all of these tiles here, and then we can get to work making this look a little bit nicer. All right, so I've been pretty busy with this, and I feel like I'm not making a whole lot of progress, to be honest with you. I started with having these out where these two corner round tiles are, and I had the same down here as well. And then I had the 1x6 tiles in between each of them. So the 1x6 tiles were out here and then on the other four sides as well. And then I moved it looked a little bit too square for my liking. So I moved these cut tiles, the light gray ones, in to the inside of the 1x6 tiles like how it is right now. And I still wasn't a big fan of that, to be honest with you. I'll show you guys what that looks like right here. Not a huge fan of that, to be totally honest with you. And so I'm going to probably step away from that, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and try and redo this a little bit more. I'm going to see what other kinds of tiles I have, because I want to keep this up at the top here as well as at the bottom there as well. So I want to figure out something else to put in this area here. And so I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss right now. I don't really have all that many ideas about this. So I'm kind of just working on it. I'm kind of just tinkering with a bunch of stuff, seeing what sticks and seeing what doesn't. But I know that I want to have it 8 studs wide here, have it come out around this center point, and then come back to 8 studs back here where the entrance to the museum is. I don't know if the fence is going to come back through here. At this rate, probably not, since it's not exactly a straight line, and these don't do a great job of curving. I could use hinge plates and stuff, but then it would start bulking it up a lot. So I don't know if that's something that I want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and probably just take all these tiles off again and just start over. But I do kind of like this idea here with these cut tiles on the sides. I tried the quarter round tiles on the outside, and I really didn't like how that looked. So I think this at least is a step in the right direction. These, unfortunately, I don't have the full 2x2 triangle, so I need to either peel them off with something else or just kind of stick with these for the time being and leave this gap. This gap is not supposed to be here. That is supposed to be a full triangle tile, the 2x2 one. So there's not really much I can work with right now. So I'm probably just going to take this apart and hopefully get a fresh start on it. And I will show you guys any progress that I make. All right, so I've been pretty busy here. And also, I don't know if I showed this last time, but I did move the lamppost over. So now those are both symmetrical. So I just wanted to point that out before I forgot. But this is what I've been kind of working on here. I ended up keeping most of this around here. I tried playing with this, but and these 1x2 cut tiles, but unfortunately I just don't have the 2x2 triangle tiles. So, and I also don't have enough of these to finish this. So I'm probably just gonna end up leaving it with these for now, but I guess we can see how that goes. As for the tiles in the middle, I have been trying to work with these 3x3 curved tiles here. I think they look all right. The 2x2 brick in the middle is where the tree is going to go. I don't know if the 2x2 brick is going to stay there or not, but I want to try and maybe get a tiered effect here with some more plates. So let me find some more of those and I'll show you guys how that looks. All right, so I know I said I was going to keep the other stuff on the side here, but I ended up taking it all out because I really didn't like how that was turning out. But I did go ahead and add these 3x3 curved plates in here. They're kind of stuck in here, but oh, no, actually, here we go. So these 3x3 curved plates right here. And then I'm going around and putting the 2x2 curved tiles on top of that. And I think it gives it a nice tiered look. I'm quite happy with that, actually. I think it's starting to shape up a little bit better. And then if you just place the tree in the middle, I think that actually looks pretty good. So I'm quite happy with that, actually, especially if you take a look at it from this corner here. I quite like it. I don't know if these quarter round tiles in light gray I want to keep in light gray, or if I maybe want to put them or change them to dark gray, or if I want to add other designs around here. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I do have a few shield tiles, the 5-sided tiles in light gray. So I might bring a few of those over just to see if I can make something work along the edges here. But honestly, I wouldn't count on it. Everything that I've tried so far on these edges hasn't worked that great, but I'll try it anyways, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right, so I've been pretty busy, and some time has passed since that last clip, and I'm actually a lot happier with this now. As you guys can see, I finished tiling off this centerpiece here for where the tree is going to go, but I left the tree off for the start of the clip because I wanted to show you everything else. But let me just take a quick second to show you the tree here, and I actually think it looks pretty good. And obviously, once the holiday season is over, I could put something else here. I could put a fountain. I could put a statue. I could literally put anything. And so if you guys have any suggestions as to what to put here after the holiday season is over, make sure to drop a comment down below for me and to let me know what you think. But also, I did go ahead and bring over some shield tiles, and I actually think this looks a lot better now. I'm a lot more happy with this than I was with the stuff before. So I'm really happy I decided to rip that up and start over. So you'll see there's a bit of a difference between the left and the right. I left the light gray quarter round tiles on the left and I took them out on the right. So let me know what you guys think of that. If you like the left side here more, where it's kind of more squarish, or if you like the right side a little bit more, where it is more kind of curved in here. I'm leaning towards this. It's just a little something different instead of having squares everything. So I think that's probably the better way to go. So I'm going to take out the quarter round tiles, but still let me know what you think. I would love to hear your guys' opinions on this, and I'll make a little bit more progress on this and add some more details, and I'll show you how it all looks. All right, so ignore the mess that I've made here, but I've been pretty busy, and as you guys can see, I added a lot more light gray to this, and I think it's starting to look a lot better. I'm actually pretty happy with this now, and I did go ahead and add a couple of figures in, but let me just add the tree right in the middle here, and I did find the one extra star piece that was missing from the tree, but I think this looks really good. I'm happy with this, and I hope you guys like it too. And so now let's place this in the city, and also the other sections as well. But let's clean up the mess, place this back in the city, and we can see how it looks in front of the museum. All right, so everything is back and placed into the city here, and as you guys can see, I added a bunch of figures around to make it look like the place is a little bit more busy. I took out the other stuff that was on these two green base plates here, just because I kind of like the openness of it all, and I kind of like how this is all you know, starting to shape up here. But I'm pretty happy with this. I do just need to grab 2 more fence posts. I'm realizing I do still want to change these white picket fences to be more like the black design from the Natural History Museum. But I don't have any of those pieces in my inventory at the moment, so the white picket fences are just going to have to stay for now. But I don't think it looks too bad. But the tree here, I added a classic spaceman on a ladder, putting the star on top, and I think that looks really good. I'm pretty happy with this area now, and so thank you guys for all the suggestions in this area telling me to change it. I finally got around to it. But on that note, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what I did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. If you guys have any feedback for me on this area and what you want to see replace the tree at the start of the new year, make sure to drop a comment down below. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.